Welcome back to another week of the Coaches Show. Today, this first segment here in the Waco Center at the Glenville State University Athletic Department is our head volleyball coach, Coach Kiara Perkins. Coach, how you doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
Well, I tell you what, another full weekend, the second full four-match tournament that you've had here in the young season. The team went 2-2.
Yes.
Over at the Wesleyan, a place that's very special to me. Back coached there 26 years. So, and Coach Weaver, a good friend of mine, and Coach Hefner. I'm glad you got to spend the weekend over there with them. Wins over Central State and Bowie State, and then had Seton Hill and U of Indy, a couple of good teams that we came up a little short on, went 2-2. What's your takeaways from the weekend in Buchanan?
Definitely, we had our ups and downs and stuff, which it's still the beginning of the season, so it's nothing that I wouldn't expect. But definitely, there was a lot of good things. There's still, we see the things that we still need to work on. But definitely, I think coming out with those positives and remembering, those feelings of those good plays that we have is definitely very important. And
no, it was getting some people healthy has been a big part of it here, and you got some folks coming around there, and getting in now 11 non-conference matches on the board. Now we move into league play Friday night with Fairmont coming in here.
Yes.
What are we looking for here?
With our injuries and our sickness that we got from this past weekend, it's really focusing on one game at a time, as we say with the girls, but really focusing on what we can do to make our side better. It's not so much focusing on what the other team is going to do. I think taking care of what on our side of the court is the most important thing. So definitely just focusing on our things that haven't been so good, and really keeping and minimizing our errors is the really key point.
Well, now with with you being first year head coach, and what do you know about? Of course, the Mountain East Conference. We had a national champion in Wheeling a few years ago, and one of the top teams in the nation is in our league. But just from what you've seen and what you've scouted, what do you know about volleyball in the Mountain East Conference?
Definitely, each team is going to be putting up a fight. Fairmont State, I believe they're 6-8 right now, and they weren't listed as one of those top competitions. But I think just going into each game, not taking any team lightly is the most important thing. Even during our preseason, playing Salem and stuff, they were so focused on how they played last year. They didn't think about the people that would be coming in this year. So I definitely think that's our biggest thing.
Yeah, and it's Fairmont is a perennial playoff team, and they've got a good history up there as well. But it is going to be home, so we get to be here, and we've had a couple against Salem and had West Virginia Tech in here. Just what can you say about having home matches in this facility?
Just the environment and honestly, the family that is here. Our very first home game, the amount of support that the players had, that even I just had from the other coaches, from the other players, being there for my first career win, but really just being there to support the girls. I think it's very important, and it helps our atmosphere grow as a team as well.
And moving forward, again, you got the job late, so I think we said it was 3.5 weeks before you rolled into the beginning of practice. Just the way the team has gelled, the older kids with the younger kids, the way it's worked, just the whole team chemistry as you've seen it with your group.
Yeah. Of course, at the very beginning of the preseason and stuff, everyone is so excited to be here and stuff. And as the classes and stuff go on, you see people become more fatigued mentally and physically. So just being able to do the different things to help remind them that we are a team and stuff. And we do have a goal this season. So remembering what we need to do to help us to achieve that goal, I think is helping us be better on and off the court.
I'll tell you one more thing I want to hit here is now being the head coach, and I know you were an assistant before, and even as an athlete, I know you've been involved in the recruiting process, in the program with Coach Dorley. But now that you are running the show, what's it like? Now being, I mean, you're an artist. When you're creating a roster, you're painting your picture, and you are the artist. What's it been like being a chief recruiter in this role now?
On it, like being the head coach, like this first season has been a whirlwind, a lot of ups and downs and stuff, but we're still going. And especially with losing 5 people this year, already getting ahead of the game, recruiting some people, like looking at transfers, looking at newbies. Definitely, it's a great experience getting to talk to these young girls and just hearing how excited they are. It helps make me re-energized too, just hearing that excitement that they have.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, Coach, we will be, getting together again next week with, talk about the Fairmont match. And after this week, it becomes rapid fire. There's going to be 2, sometimes 3 conference matches a week going into it. So, we want to invite everyone to come out here Friday night to the Waco Center, see Coach Perkins and her young Pioneer squad as they begin Mountain East play. Coach, thank you for joining us here this morning.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you.